Hi, this is Gauri Kapoor, and I have taken this opportunity today to make a video for all the brides, keeping in mind that I have an 18 and a half years experience behind me. So I have a lot of brides who come to me with apprehensions as to Gauri, how do we find the right makeup artist? What are the pointers that we have to keep in mind? So here I've made a list of pointers for you all, and I hope this video helps. So the first thing that when you are looking for a makeup artist is look at the work. The work is an extension of a makeup artist. So if you see yourself as that bride, you've nailed it. But the second thing that you have to remember is there are a lot of frauds out there. Every second person right now is a self-proclaimed makeup artist. So who is the right one for you? So of course, when you look at the work, you know that, like I've had experiences where there are people who've used some other people's work and they've used my work as well. But how do you identify? So if you see one picture which is all right, it's average, but the second picture in the portfolio is phenomenal, you know there's a little hitch there. So you have to be smart about it in selecting who is the right makeup artist for you. The second thing is word of mouth. When we started off, I think it was only through word of mouth, and that was the truth, that was honest. So word of mouth is your best publicity because you know that you've done a good job, and that's why you're spoken about, and that's why you're appreciated for your work, and that's why you are looked up at or probably even researched for to do your bridal makeup. The third thing that you have to remember is reliability and commitment. Now, reliability and commitment is a very important aspect. You do not want to book someone who doesn't turn up at your wedding. There are lots of makeup artists right now who actually do that, who commit and then eventually they'll send an assistant, but you haven't booked them for the assistant, you booked them for them. And so that is another thing that you have to keep in mind, because you do not want to be ditched on your final day. You're already under so much stress, you do not want to add further stress. And commitment is very, very important. For me, it's like anything can happen, but if I have committed to a bride, I have to be there. Fourth thing that you have to remember is the comfort level. Now, obviously, you have 15 top makeup artists, say in Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore, and now you've already shortlisted to about 3 or 4. My suggestion is go out there, meet them. Who are you comfortable with? It's very important that you're comfortable with a makeup artist who's going to be working on you, because for one, you're under very high stress levels. Two, it's also, I think the makeup doesn't end just at makeup, it's beyond makeup. Because I have to understand what your personality is. There are stress levels that we also encounter with the bride and how we handle them. So there are lots of aspects that we have to keep in mind as makeup artists. So if you're comfortable with the makeup artist, come what may, you know you're going to look gorgeous. The fifth thing that I would say is compromise. A lot of people tend to compromise. Now, when I say compromise, you could compromise on the cost that you're spending on a makeup artist, or you're ready to try on a new makeup artist. So if you're going to compromise, I would say do not compromise on makeup. Because why makeup is so important? What is a bride made of? They're made of 3 things. That is your attire, your jewelry, and your makeup. Now, a makeup artist puts everything together. She or he is the one who sees what you're wearing, what your personality is, what your jewelry is, and how everything comes together to make you look you. So never compromise in that. That's very, very critical, because you can compromise on probably the decor, you can compromise probably on a couple of dishes, but I would say it's your look that stays with you. And of course, the photographer who captures it, I think that's very essential, because it's your look that you take till you die. So I would say you can compromise on anything, but do not compromise on the makeup artist. The other thing that is very important is versatility. Now, a makeup artist has to be extremely versatile. Now you have 3 occasions. Let's say you have a Sangeet, you have the wedding, you have the reception. Now you obviously don't want to look the same on all 3 days. So you want to look your best on all 3 days, looking completely different. And that's why you put in that much of effort in trying to see, I want to wear this outfit on this day and that outfit on this day, and this jewelry will go with that day. So when you have a makeup artist who is probably more experienced, will be able to judge that and will be able to give you the versatility. Now, the mistake that people do is, I have 3 functions. Let me choose 3 different makeup artists. Now, one might goof up and that will be your look that will completely die down. So don't do that. Go have a discussion, meet the makeup artist, tell them I want these 3 looks, try to see the versatility, and then come to a conclusion as to what you want. Because I think nowadays it's very difficult to find who the makeup artist who is going to be the most important aspect of your wedding. And you can get married anywhere, but it's your look eventually that matters, and that's what you take with you. So I think these aspects, if you actually don't compromise on, is when you've actually hit the jackpot.